Thank you so much for being here. I'm Bob Trask. This is our weekly reset, where we'll start each new week with a renewed optimism and purpose. Let's begin now with our meditation. If you'll just sit quietly with your butt on the seat and the lower part of your back up against your chair, relaxing, just letting yourself fall into that beautiful relaxation that you know so well. Breathing in through your nose and allowing that breath to go into all parts of your body as it carries those beautiful little molecules of oxygen into every cell, from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers to the top of your head, every cell being blessed and relaxed and healed by this divine breath that you're breathing in. You know, the trees in the forest and the grass on your lawn, they're all exhaling this oxygen for you, and we're exhaling CO2 for them. So we're breathing back and forth in unison on the planet, and you are one with all on the planet. So as you breathe in now, gently, 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 each breath going in and blessing your body. Each breath, a breath of beauty, a breath of love. Your body is such a spectacular, wonderful part of nature. And right now, nature is flowing into you. Nature is blessing you. And you are one with the wind, one with the rolling sea, one with the great blanket of stars in the midnight sky, one with the tallest mountain standing against the beautiful clouds. You are one with all. Each breath you breathe, as you breathe in that breath, just say to yourself, I am breathing in. And as you exhale, I am breathing out. As you breathe in, I am breathing in. As you breathe out, I am breathing out. And do that, holding that breath as a blessing. And it's awakening each of the cells of your body. If you pay attention, you can feel that. Where your feet touch the floor, you feel that pressure, you feel that sensation. That sensation is you inside of your body. It's not your body that's experiencing that. It's you inside your body. And as you breathe in those beautiful oxygen molecules and they go into all of the cells of your feet, you can feel your feet coming awake. You can feel up as that moves up your calves and up your forelegs, you can feel that presence that is you inside of your body. And as it moves up slowly and beautifully through your thighs, the awakening cells, and all of the fibers of your muscles, ligaments, tendons, all the tissue, all the cells coming alive. That's you. That's you. And that's you alive in this body. And as that continues to move up through your lower torso, all of your intestines, all of your spine, your stomach, all of that being awakened now, being awakened as you in this body. You, the eternal one that you are. And as that moves up now through your chest cavity and all those incredibly beautiful organs, your heart, your lungs, your liver and kidneys, and all of the rest of those beautiful organs, all singing in harmony, all singing in harmony in that great chamber of your chest. And as that beautiful, beautiful chorus of sound and harmony moves up, that's you in your body, up to your shoulders. You can feel yourself in your body and spills over your shoulders, going down your arms. You can feel your upper arms, your lower arms. You can feel the tingling in your hands and in your fingers. That's you. That's you alive in this body. And up that goes now into your face and your head. All of that area around your face and your head, all of that is awakening. And that beautiful face. Oh my God, you are so beautiful. There never has been, there never will be another face that's as beautiful as yours. Yours is the only one. The only one. Out of the 100 billion people that have so far been on this planet, no one has had this face. And it is beautiful. It is divine. Let it relax. Let all of the muscles in your face relax and feel like they are blessed and relaxed and healed, as is all the rest of your body, relaxed and healed. And you are now one with the universe. And you are now one with all other living creatures on the planet. The great blue whale in the southern seas, the eagle soaring as we speak above the northwest forests, the stars in the sky, all flowing through you as you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. All of that breath, a blessing of the universe, flowing through your body and allowing you, dear spirit, to live there for as long as you like. And today, as we move into our talk, carry this with you. Carry this benign, beautiful, sweet soul, knowing that you are loved and that you are blessed and that you are safe and that you are free. You're loved, you're blessed, you're safe, you're free. Your body right now is completely well. Your body is completely well right now. Skin, bones, organs, hair, fingernails, everything healed. Beautiful, perfect. A part of nature, a part of the forests and the seas. You are home. So at your own rate, please come back to the group and let us move forward with our day. So today we're talking about divine inspiration. Let's take a moment and just think about what is divine inspiration. Every great artist, every great musician, every great architect, every great business leader, every great school teacher, every great spiritual leader is great or was great because they were divinely inspired. So it doesn't make any difference what you're about to do. If it's coming through you as divine inspiration, then it's blessed and it has power. It's blessed and it has power. And if you surrender to your divine inspiration, what's going to happen to your life? Maybe you'll be crazy enough to think that you can change the world, or at least change your life and make it all that can be. Steve Jobs, the great founder of Apple, said, people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. And what does it mean to be divinely inspired? And how do we get there? Well, to begin with, we need to be in acceptance of divinity, of acceptance of all that is. Acceptance, as we were talking in our meditation about all of the things on this planet. If they are all separate from me, then I'm all alone. Then there's not much I can do. But if they're all a part of me, if they're all flowing into me, then I've got the power of all of that. Does that mean that you have to adhere to some religion to be spiritually powerful? No. Does it mean you need to get down on your knees and pray? No, it doesn't mean that. A.A. Milne said, you're braver than you believe, you're stronger than you seem, and you're smarter than you think. And that's true. Why is that true? Because your dreams are precious. Your dreams, what you want to do, that thing that's been in the back of your mind since you were a kid, maybe not exactly a career or something, but in a way you want to express yourself. Do you want to paint? Do you want to sing? Do you want to write music? Do you want to play a musical instrument? And you haven't yet? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Doesn't make any difference how old you are. I remember a story. I always tell the story, but I can never remember the name of the guy, of the people who were involved. But there was quite a famous man who I believe was in England, and he had come to the end of his life and he was dying. And a friend of his in a foreign country was notified that your friend is dying. And he got on a plane and flew there, and he went to the hospital, and the little window in the door, he looked in the window of the door before he went into the room, and he saw the guy sitting up with a book in his lap and the light shining above him. And when he went in, he said, hello. Oh, well, the guy was so happy to see his dear friend. And he said, I see you're reading. What are you doing? And he said, I'm learning Chinese. You're learning Chinese? I think you're dying. The guy said, no, I'm not dying. I'm living. When I'm dead, I'll be dead. When I'm alive, I'm alive. I'm living right now. And you, my dear friend, are living right now. You're living. You're living. This is the moment of your life. There's no other time to fulfill your dream. But here's the way you do that with divine inspiration. You get that dream alive inside of you and you own it. Turn it on. Turn the volume all the way up inside of you. Let that dream come alive. Let it guide you. That's divine inspiration. Let it guide you. Let it push you forward into your life. You have that in you because you are unique and special and precious. That doesn't come to everybody. That comes to you. That dream comes to you. Or you say, well, I want to play the violin, or I want to be a surgeon, or whatever that dream is. And you say, well, there's a lot of other people doing that. This isn't uniquely me. Oh, nobody else will do it like you. No one else will do it like you because you're unique, because only you have this brain pattern, because only you have that thumbprint, because only you have that print of your iris, only you have that voice print. No one else ever lived, ever will live, has that, because you are so unique. That dream inside of you is yours alone. And if you go through your life and don't fulfill it, ooh, ooh. I was driving an ambulance, working in the ambulance business in San Francisco years ago, and we picked up a fellow out in the avenues to take him in to the hospital. And he was a friend of mine because I had picked his wife up several times before. She had a diabetes and she went through some pretty serious things. And he and I had become friends. And when we picked him up out in the avenues, he was having a heart attack and his wife is already dead. And as we went on our way to the hospital, he said, "Bob, don't worry about me. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I want to go join my love. And, I'm through here. I've lived my life." And I said something to him that I then said to other people that I thought were dying over the years, but I had never said it before. And I said to him, "Do you have any regrets?" And I was so surprised, and I never, ever will forget what he said. He almost teared up. He said, "I never built my boat. I never built my boat." And I thought, you're getting ready to die and you're regretting that you didn't build a boat. And I said, "Tell me about the boat." He said, "Well, I saw it when I was a kid. That boats go through the water and they push the water, or they get up on top and they bounce on the water. But a fish works with the water, goes with the water." And as I saw that, I saw how to build a boat that would do that. And I designed it in my mind and I designed the skin of the boat. And I knew that I had something really special. But he said, "I never built it." I said, "Why didn't you build it?" "Well, we owned a little grocery store and we were busy. And then the kids came along and then we had to get them through school and get them through college. And one thing turned into another. And Molly got diabetes and we were dealing with it." He said, "I just never built my boat." And then he was tearing up and he said, "I really miss my boat." And we got to the hospital and we took him in and he was on the gurney there waiting to go into ER. And I said goodbye to him and I went back out into the ambulance. And I remember all my life, I will remember sitting in the front seat of that ambulance with the rain trickling down like tears down the window. And me sitting there saying, "Bob, what's your boat? Are you building your boat? Your life's going by. What are you doing with your life?" And I knew it wasn't that. And I had to scramble around and do a lot of other things. Oh man, did a lot of careers and stuff before I finally ended up doing this. And this is my boat. But I'm so grateful to that dear man and will always be grateful that he taught me how to build my boat. And I'm asking you right now, are you building your boat? You have this lifetime. Carol Burnett said, when you have a dream, you've got to grab it and never let go. And is that easy? No, it's not easy because we aren't there yet. Getting there means growing, doesn't it? It means changing. It becoming one with our visions. Rosa Parks said, "We only fail when we fail to try." Brahms, Beethoven, the most famous composers, considered their music's acts of a higher power. This is also believed by poets and artists and writers. We each have that creative genius inside, but most of us don't trust it. And that's where faith comes in, isn't it? Faith is trust. Trust that you're more than you ever dreamed you could be. So today, let's allow that divine inspiration to flow through us. Let's welcome it. Let's welcome it. Let's turn the light on inside of us and trust that you are loved and you are blessed You are blessed and you're safe and you're free. Now you're free to do that. You know, we here in America and in Canada think that we have freedom. And that's what makes our countries great, because we're free. We're not under a dictatorship, we're free. Well, if we're free, let's do something with that freedom. Let's allow divine inspiration to flow through us. Let's welcome it. So I'd like for you to think of something you'd really love to create in your lifetime and bring it to mind right now. Just bring it to mind right now. Do you dare dream it? And does it seem impossible? Well, it should seem impossible because it is impossible. That doesn't mean you won't do it. It simply means it's out of your reach right now. Wasn't it Walt Disney that said, I love doing the impossible is so much fun? Your mission is to bring that vision into reach. How? By removing the block between you and that dream, by getting that block out of there. And what's that block? What is that block for you and for me and for all of us? It's self-doubt. Self-doubt. Now, I don't know if you believe in God, but I do. I believe it. I don't believe in a guy in the sky, but I believe that the great creator is the creation. They're one and the same. The eagle, the tree, the great blue whale, the seas, the winds, the stars, all of that is alive. All of that is God. All of that is the precious divine presence. And it's in you and in me as individuals. And if I don't trust myself, then that means I don't trust God. I don't trust nature, because my divine nature is to be powerful, to create. It's the wisdom of nature is visiting itself in your mind and in your heart, if you'll only allow it to be. And if you can surrender to the wind and to the sea and to the stars, you can stop being more important in your mind than nature and allow nature to flow through you just like it does through the trees and the mountains and the rivers. But to get that divine consciousness, we've got to let go of that ego uncertainty, that self-doubt. And here's the caution. Here's the caution. God, everything I've said, I just really hope you anchored inside and really take it. But here's the caution. None of it'll work. None of it'll work. I don't care how much you get your divine inspiration and the passion of your vision flowing through. And none of that'll work unless you're in joy. You've got to be smiling. You've got to be laughing at the craziness of this world and the craziness of you and the way things go, the way things seem to turn on and turn off, and people insult you and people abandon you and people love you and people, all of that's going on, and you've got to just allow yourself to be in joy. Like you see a tree growing outside of your yard, or in the forest nearby you. That tree's entire life is reaching for light. That's all it does, is reach for light. So what if you and I could just emulate the trees? Come on, come on, come on. Just reach for the light. What's light? Light's joy. Light's belief in that all is good, all is God, all is love. I want to say that again. All is good. All is God. All is love. Love is energy. All is good. All is God. All is the energy of love. And that should make you smile. You should have a glow in your heart from knowing that's how special you are and that you are the tree in nature. And you just have to allow yourself to hope. Allow yourself to hope. Allow yourself to see your vision fulfilled. And that's the pathway. That's the mission path to your fulfillment. True hope is the combination of desire and joy and optimism. Norman Cousins said that the capacity for hope is the most significant fact of life. It provides us with a destination and with the ability to reach that destination. And Henry David Thoreau, oh boy, I love this quote. I love this quote. Thoreau said, "Go confidently in the direction of your dream. Live the life you have imagined." So as long as you live, be alive. And this next week, and we do this weekly check-in, this weekly renew, this weekly reset every Sunday morning at 9:00. And so between now and next Sunday morning at 9:00, do something that makes it different for you. Turn some lights on in your life. And go through your days with love, with love. Love is the energy of the universe. I mean, we think about love as this sappy, gooey thing that we have with each other. That's fascination and that's connection and that's a whole lot of other things. But love is energy, the beautiful, powerful energy that flows through when a baby first giggles and you see that little smile. That's love. That's love. Make sure your desires are made with love. Make sure you have the courage to follow your own heart and your own divine mission. Go forward this week with love. That's your path to consciousness. It's your path to self-confidence and to daily joy. So our hourly affirmation this week, this is our affirmation. Say it, write it down, put it on the mirror in your bathroom. Say it as regularly as you can. I am trusting love. I am trusting love. Love is the energy of the universe. Open your heart to it and be divinely inspired. I am trusting love. Now, my dear ones, I thank you so much for joining me today. Gosh, it's such an honor spending my Sunday morning with you. And if you enjoyed today's message, please make a donation to help us keep this weekly reset coming. You'll find the donate button on my website, bobtrask.com, in the upper right-hand corner of the homepage. I thank you for your support.